But if that's in a 1 week period, you're going to make an extra $400. That's how you can make $700 in a week from just talking to 3 people and sharing a product with them. It's pretty exciting. The thing is, you guys, I've been doing this for about it's actually tomorrow's my year mark. So I've been doing this for a little bit less than a year. A little bit less than that. So I mean, I've been doing this for like a little bit less than a year. And throughout that whole year, you know, I've introduced the concept to 17 people. Okay, 3 of them were actually this week, kind of crazy. Okay? Yeah, random people. But the thing is, 17 people has actually turned into a little bit over 1,800, and that's in 19 different countries right now. Or I guess 20 now that K. Paul's friend is in India. Like that's pretty sick. But anyways, you know, this thing is not really necessarily about who you know, because think about Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg did not sign any of us up for Facebook. But he built the network through word of mouth, and he, you know, connected it all. This thing's kind of like the same thing, you guys. Everyone you refer to the product, when they refer to the product, that's attached to your business, okay? And how this whole long-term compensation plan works is it comes in the form of building 2 teams, okay? It's a binary compensation plan. Binary, bi, meaning 2, okay? This is what kind of makes this thing pretty, you know, simple, in my opinion, in comparison to other network marketing or direct sales companies, because most other companies, they have pretty difficult compensation plans to maximize your profits on. Most of them have uni-level compensation plans or breakaway compensation plans, meaning everyone you get started starts their own team. Everyone's competing against each other. In vemma, I've gotten 17 people started. I still only have 2 teams. I can't change it. It's not like it's done on a piece of paper with a pencil. It's all done online. Okay? So the thing is, in this business, they pay you out on balance. So first, I'm going to explain to you the compensation plan as if you grew perfectly balanced. Then I'm going to explain to you how it doesn't necessarily work. Okay? So real quick, all you need to do in this business, all you need, like the minimum, is to get 1 person on each of your teams. Remember, you have 2 teams. You have a right and you have a left team. Okay? So all you need to do is get your friend to order product, put them on your left team. Your friend to order product, put them on your left team. Okay? You choose where to place the people that you personally enroll. So your job is just to start both of your teams. Once your teams, though, they start growing, where all you need is a minimum of 1 on each side. But let's say they grow perfectly balanced. Like I said, I'm going to explain this as if it happens perfectly. Okay? Once your teams are at about 5 on each side, you're making about $200 a month. So that's pretty exciting, dude. In this company, there's no long-term commitments, there's no contracts, there's no like binding commitments or anything. But if you want to continue with the business, you have to order 2 cases of product every month. Okay? That's like your monthly delivery, like your rent, as I like to call it, and that's kind of like how we get paid every single month. Because once you have 5 on each side, 5 ordering every month, you're going to get $200 every month. And at that point, your monthly order is free, plus you get $40 in your pocket. But think about if it grows from there. You get 25 on each side, you're actually going to be making $1,000 a month. That's every single month. That's a good amount of money. You can cut some hours off your job, or still work your job and just make double the money, or not even have a job and just have this. You know, it's up to you. But what's crazy is once it doubles from there, once your business grows to about 50 on each side, you're actually making about $2,000 a month. And at that point, it's pretty crazy, because the company's going to start paying your lease payments on a BMW, Mercedes, or Mini Cooper if you're like a Mini Cooper kind of guy, or girl. So I mean, that's pretty cool. That's more of a long-term thing, though. And that car bonus is only unlocked if you start with the silver pack. So you can't get the car bonus if you start with the 2-pack. That's why most people, like I said, choose to start with the silver pack. It's for the frenzy bonus up front. You get 3 people, you make an extra $400. And for the car bonus long term. Okay? The thing with that is your 2 teams are going to grow exponentially from there, and your income's going to grow exponentially. Okay? That's as if you're growing perfectly balanced. How this company doesn't work is off imbalance. Okay? So let me explain something to you guys. Let me have someone who wants to help me out. Tara, come here. Yeah. You look handsome. So let's say I got Tarek started. Let's say he's like my boy. We grew up together. He's on my right team. Okay? I have nobody on my left team. Let's say Tarek, he grows his business to about 50 on each side. He gets 50 people on this side, 50 people on this side. He's making like $2,000 a month. He has a company-paid car, dude. Nice. Nice. So you probably think I'm making a lot of money too, because I'm above him. Right? That's how these things are supposed to work. You're above him. That's how it's supposed to work. That's not how vemma works. Vemma works on balance. So I have Tarek. I have his 50 on each side. That's 101 on my right side, but I have 0 on my other side. I'm making 0 long-term dollars. All I made was the initial $20 or $100 off getting him started, which is nothing. Him, on the other hand, he has a long-term business. Let's say he grows his business to 100 on each side, he's making $4,000 a month. I'm right here, I'm still making 0. Okay? Remember when I said if you get 5 on each side, you're making $200 a month? If I grow 5 on this side, where I still have is 201 on this side, I'm still making $200 a month. Okay? The company pays you out on your smallest leg. It pays you out on balance. Okay? That's what's kind of cool about this thing and why I got so excited about it. Yeah, you can sit outside. That's what I got excited about, was that it's not one of those things where all the money goes to the top. It's not like the person who brought you here is trying to screw you over. They're genuinely just trying to introduce you to the same exact opportunity that they were introduced to. Okay? Because the thing is, in this business, it's all equal opportunity. Whoever's going to work the hardest, whoever's going to build the most balanced teams, is going to make the most money. That's why I say, though, it's like a gym membership. It's not like a stock or like an investment where you just put money down and it builds up over time. Because, yeah, you could have 1 million people on one of your teams, but if you have 0 on this team, you're making $0. And no one's going to help you build your business for you. It's all on you guys. That's why in this business, it's not a question of whether or not this is working. It's more so a question about whether or not you want to apply yourself to make it work. And that's really, the bottom line, you guys. I looked at this thing, I saw a story behind it. I met this guy, Brad Alcaz, and like I said, I'm from Southern California, Los Angeles area. This guy, Brad's from Carlsbad. It's a little bit north of San Diego. And I mean, I met him. The dude's 27 years old. He has a $90,000 watch, drives a company-paid 6 Series, has a Rolls-Royce Ghost, and then he makes about $50,000 to $75,000 a week. That's a week. So that's what the average American makes in a year, this kid makes in a week. And he's 27 years old with no college degree. I was pretty astonished. I was like, Brad, like, what? You're pretty smart. You could have gone to college. Like, why didn't you do it? He's like, well, to be honest with you, I was going to college. He had a full ride to play basketball. He got in a car accident. Fucked up his leg. Excuse my language. Sorry about that. Okay. And then, so, you know, he didn't want to go to college, waste a year of his scholarship when he couldn't play basketball because that was his dream. So he got introduced to this by his parents. He got into it, and he made, you know, a lot of money, and he kept making a lot of money. So he told me why he's not going back to school. It's because he says, you know, self-education, it'll make you a living, but formal education will make you a fortune. He just educated himself. You know, there's different kinds of education. Think about it. My teacher making $50,000 a year cannot teach me how to run a multi-million-dollar business. Think about it. You just have to think about who you're role modeling yourself after. You know, I'm not talking down on formal education. I'm just saying if you want to make a lot of money in life, you should probably listen to someone who is. That's why I looked at this guy, Brad Alcaz, and I was like, dude, you have the lifestyle I want. You have the car I want. You have your own house at 27 years old. You're living a pretty good lifestyle, dude. And all I did was I did what he was doing. I said what he was saying. I pretty much copied him. And now I'm starting to get what he's getting. It's kind of like how life works. It's kind of like the laws of physics. If you jump off a building, you always hit the ground. No matter how fat you are, how tall you are, how skinny you are, you always hit the ground. You do what people do. You say what people say. You're probably going to get what they get. You guys, so this thing is a little different. It's really different. But it's working. That's the bottom line. So right now I'm going to bring up my boy Varun. He's the guy who kind of started this whole group out here in Indiana, why I flew out here. I mean, that's his company-paid BMW right there, which is pretty crazy. You know, this kid's killing it. He kind of started out here, too, with no help. I started in LA. I had a guy making $50,000 a week 2 hours away from me. It was pretty easy. This kid started out here with no help at all. He didn't even make any money his first 2 months. I would have quit if I didn't make any money my first 2 months, to be honest with you. But this kid stuck with it, and now look at him. He has a brand new car, making a lot of money. So that's pretty sick. But I mean, Varun, you want to come up here, kind of share your story?
Another round of applause for Sam. Came from California. Are you crazy? Are you crazy right now? Like, what do you guys have to realize? It's working. That's it. And like, all right, go ahead, go home. No, I'm kidding. Like, it's working. It's working really, really well. And it's working really, really well. And the craziest thing is, we're kind of knocking out the mistakes. Bro, we have people like Jad. Where's Jad? Paid $1,000 his first week. Are you crazy? I don't make money for 2 months. But anyway, guys, my name is Varun. It's Maroon with a V. I say it over and over because you guys probably forgot it right now. Forgot my name. So I'm 20 years old. I actually go to IU. I'm a third year here, going on to third year. And I was introduced to this whole concept